Wish right now, wish right now, wish right now. Like shooting stars. I could really use a wish right now. Right. Let's get this fucking stream started, gentlemen, ladies, everyone all around. Let's pimp it. Yeah, I was gonna say, what do you fucking mean? What's up, Chet? Oh, fucking Cheddar Bob, huh? Shit. Cheddar Bob. Dude, I can't fucking listen to that song still. What up, Dan? Nope. I'm waiting. Tell me how you like it. Oh, yeah. Bum, 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 bum. They wanna see if it's true. You know it. I'm waiting. Over they can move. Tell me how you like it. Tell me how you like it. I've been waiting. Waiting to make a move. Wanna tell me how you like it? We walk and do boo and do what I do. They wanna see if it's true. Make a move. Won't you tell me how you like it? Tell me how you like it. When you make a move. Won't you tell me how you like it? I've done this area already. That's how I lost my fucking knife last time. That makes total sense now. Alright, stop that guy from moving. Why are you guys blasting me all of a sudden? We were good last time. Why you guys want to fight me? I didn't even do nothing. Maybe I did do something. I don't know.
What, you think you could betray the boss and not suffer the consequences? Unbelievable.
Down, falling down, down, down.
My favorite returns. You're not so bad either, Vault Hunter. Mind handing over that mask? Look at this thing. What a mask, huh? But more importantly, the coordinates inside are the key to a score you're gonna wet your bulletproof drawers over.
Oh shit.
Tell me the mask was this important.
Don't get sore about it. I couldn't risk telling you before you proved yourself. A guy like me's gotta be careful about who he trusts.
Yeah, about that, you're one man short. Number one was working for the other side, so I had to take care of him.
Yeah, I had a feeling that doofus might not actually be worthy of his title. How convenient. I've recently met someone far more capable and trustworthy, huh?
Oh.
Vault Hunter?
That sounds pretty dark and dangerous. So, yeah? Obviously.
Fantastic. Welcome to the family. Now, what do you say we bag this huge score and help the others? All in one swoop.
Help the augurs how?
By breaking into Vile Lictor's personal bunker and stealing the key to his immortality.
Are you kidding? Hell yeah, I'm in.
Wonderful. Now let's get right to it, huh?
Alright, what do we got to do? Okay, where are we going, dog? It don't matter, no, 'cause I got you. But it don't matter, no, 'cause I got you. Fight for what I like to love, yeah. But it don't matter, no, 'cause I got you. What's up, Jake? How's it going? Couldn't think. What up, broker? What's that even mean? Is that like an actual name, or does that mean you just broke as shit? Oh shit, it's way back there. What the fuck is going on then? Is I got you. What the fuck? Oh, what? Okay, I see. Don't know how that fuck that's supposed to work, but okay. Alright, let's see if I can do it. Nope. That's not what I wanted to do at all. Okay. I figured out a way around. But it don't matter, no. 'Cause I got you. Whoa. Whoa, 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 whoa. Ship it, little bit, roll it up, take a hit. Feeling like 2 a.m. summer nights. Hand on the wheel, I'm doing my thing. I'm screaming out, fuck that. If I fall, if I die, know I live life to the fullest. If I fall, if I die, I've been in the pursuit of happiness, and I know ain't always gonna be gold. I was trying for a minute. Oh shit. I'll be good. Okay, so I can't, even if I fucking wanted to. That gray thing's still gonna go right above me. Oh my god, dude. Good. Tell me what you know about dreaming, dreaming. Nothing, nothing. Oh, dude. Beautiful.
Oh yeah, definitely not geeking out over this. Nope, totally chill.
Nothing. Clouds of tomorrow. Bed full of sorrows. I'm on the pursuit of happiness, and I know ain't always turning too cold, yeah. I'll be fine once I get it. I'll be good in the hood. What's up, Chloe? How's it going? How you doing today, man? How's it going, man? I'll be good in the hood. I know everything's shine and always gold. I'll be fine once I get it. I'll be good in the hood. Oh, I'm not too bad, thanks for asking. I'm just playing some Borderlands 4, hanging out, listening to a bit of music over here. Glad to hear that you're doing good. We're just hanging out, talking to viewers, all that good shit. We had a job interview earlier today. Don't know how that fucking went. But, I'd rather go to it, even if it's a no, I'd rather go to it, take a chance, than not take a chance at all. At the end of the day, you're selling yourself, no matter what the circumstance is. A no from one place doesn't mean a no from everywhere, you know what I mean? I'll be good of happiness, and I know ain't always gonna be gold. I'll be fine once I get it. Oh shit, get out of my way. I'm hoping you're doing alright there, Chloe. It's nice for you to stop by the stream and hang out for a bit. I'm hoping you've had a fantastic day so far, and if not, I'm hoping my random you liked and subscribed. Thank you, Chloe. I appreciate you, dog. I hope that my random, if you hang out for a while, that my random bantering helps you have a better day and or just an all around better week, whatever the situation is. I appreciate you liking and subscribing, I really do. I'm facing a battle. Oh, I'm facing a boss right now. Jeez, dude, this shotty's great. I don't know if I do. This guy can be a real pain. Oh, fuck. Also, by the way, I don't just stream, I also post out a... I appreciate the support, though. the emotional support there. I also post videos and all that stuff, long-form videos, so if you're ever bored and you're not trying to listen to AI Reddit stories or whatever you do, feel free to go ahead and check out some of those. I think you might like... If you like my streaming in general, you might like that stuff. I also do a bunch of... we got him. We got him. Wait, what the hell is this guy going for? No, no, he's going to be the one that kills me. It's not even going to be the boss. Good shit. We did it. We did it. Oh, no, get down. And we're out of ammo now. Oh, God, I am so lucky. Half the time when that... Oh, my God. Okay, I guess we don't got it. Oh, that guy's dead. Okay, alright. Walk away now, Petey. Walk away. Oh, dude. How are you still alive? Weren't you just flying around? Whatever. Dude, where are you coming from? I want to get my loot and get out of here at this point. Shit. Jacobs don't use that too much anymore. Actually, I might in the future, though. Thank you, Chloe. Dude, get off of me! I don't use that weapon type much. I'm just glad I got that one boss off me. You know what? Screw it, dude. If you guys want to keep coming from me, come for me then. Oh shit. Get off me. Alright. Yeah, I got... none of this is really good, but it's a bunch of stuff we could sell. It's better than nothing. Which way was I even going? Why was I going... Oh, because there's a bunch of mountains. Okay. Didn't mean to do that. Where am I going? It doesn't even know where the hell I'm going, does it? Is it this way? No, it's this way. And not this way, dude? Then where am I going? I mean, I guess it kind of is. No, 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 no. Get away from that, get away from that. Bum, 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 bum. Sorry, Miss Jackson. I am for real. Never meant to make your daughter cry. I apologize a million times. I just want to make sure. Okay, we're on the right route. Make your daughter cry. I apologize a million times. Oh, it's a trillion times. I always mess that up. Never meant to make your daughter cry. I apologize a trillion times. Sweet Caroline. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Do 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 do. I know. So here's the thing: with every song I know in my song bank in my mind, I can generally remember like three or four lyrics from the entirety of that song, and that's pretty much it. Don't know what it is. It's like a separation in memory or something. For me, at least, I remember a single like chorus of a song. And so out of Sweet Caroline, all I remember is literally Sweet Caroline, bum bum bum, and that's it. So good, so good, so good. See, if it, I know where the lyrics are supposed to fit in the songs if you put them there most of the time, but and that's with any song, dude. I mostly listen to rap music for the most part, but it's just one of those things where there's a separation of my memory for some reason. I don't know why, but you know, it is what it is. And wait, what the hell is going on? Do I need to go through this building to get up there? Okay, let's go through the building. No, 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 no. You're not hurting me with my own ability. I'm feeling fine. Bum, bum, bum. It's been a long time since I've listened to that song. I've been listening to a lot of early 2000s music, to be honest with you. That I don't really have a reason for it. Well, actually, I do. That's like I'm in earlier 2000s. When I was a young kid, I was born in the or well, you know, close enough. But I grew up in the early 2000s, so music was fire. Beyblades were fire. Bakugan was fire. Sega was fire. Even though by the time I got a Sega, it was kind of old, besides the Dreamcast. PlayStation, great, you know, before all games needed to be updated because of their problems. And they were actually made full games, you know what I mean. But it is what it is. Today's, honestly, like, there's a lot of glitches in games I bet devs wish they could patch that they weren't able to because people were just able to break the games. But for the most part, it definitely felt like a lot of stuff was just more finished to completion. But, you know, that's also because I have fond memories of all those times, so it's probably more fond memories than it is anything else, if I really had to think about it. Meant to make your daughter cry, I apologize 1,000,000,000 times. But Sweet Caroline's one of those things that I feel like every generation knows since the moment that song came out. Every generation knows it. It's a cult well, actually no, it's a cult classic would mean that not many people have heard it. It's a classic. Your teacher, oh, I feel bad for swearing, man. I'll calm it down since you're a little younger. I'm sorry, buddy. I don't want to do that. You shouldn't be you shouldn't have to deal with that with swearing. I started swearing when I was young and it was not a it's not something when I was younger I thought it was cool, but honestly it really wasn't. It was horrible. Because honestly, it makes it so it's by the time you get older and try expanding the repertoire and or your how do I get up there? Your basic English skills. It makes it a lot harder because you think you can replace a lot of swear words with cursing, but you can't. You can't ever do that. I can tell you that right now. Last year, no, the year before, when I mean, I remember when I was in fourth grade, I had a very mean teacher. I didn't remember my home phone number, so literally she screamed at me in front of the entirety of the class, and I was like, darn it, dude. That's so mean. I remembered it after that, but like I just moved to that area and we just got a house phone number, and I was like, oh gosh, man. No, it's not about you caring though. It's about a respect thing, you know what I mean? It's about a respect thing more than anything. You know what? Honestly, I don't know if I would watch my videos then if you're that young. Wait till you're a little older. I don't want you getting yelled at. I say some crazy stuff, but definitely dull it down now that I. It's just you don't need to be exposed to all that stuff. My biggest suggestion for anyone who's a kid coming from an adult is be a kid for as long as you can be. It is some of the best times you'll have in your entire life. It's some of the best times you'll have in your entire life. Focus on, you know, Beyblades. That was my favorite thing as a kid. So Beyblades, Bakugan. Not so much Pokemon cards because old weirdos my age are stealing all of them. I don't understand that, but whatever. Okay. Why do I still not have this? I'll need to come back for that. But overall, focus on being a kid, man. It's some of the fondest times of my life. There was nothing like going out, like leaving school early, because I had a doctor's appointment or something. And my mom would bring me out to get food, and she'd just be like, "Don't tell anyone we're doing this. Got it?" And I'd be like, "Absolutely, Mom. We're not doing. I won't tell a soul. I'll keep this promise to you." I felt like a mafia boss. Why can't I get in there? It's very obviously past that. There has to be something I have to do first. That's what it is. Bum 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 bum. When I was your age, I was listening to Sean Kingston, "Beautiful Girl." Sean Kingston was the greatest song artist to me at that moment in time. He still makes he's made amazing music. He's in jail now. Don't commit tax fraud. But he was just the best. I love that guy. I still love his music, but he's just made a lot of mistakes in his life. Still makes killer music. A lot of mistakes. You do have golden Pokemon cards? Heck yeah, dude. Heck yeah. I have like old Pokemon cards from shit. I don't even know I'm trying not to swear. From I don't even know how long ago, man. I got them probably when I was in 3rd grade, I'd say. Wow. Yeah, some kid just gave me all his Pokemon cards. He's like, "I don't need these anymore. You want them?" I'm like, "Yeah." And I've kept them ever since. And I guarantee you he looks back on those days now and is like, "Yeah, I wish I never gave that kid the Pokemon cards I got him." He gave me a Groudon. I'm not sure if you know what that is. A Groudon? You know what a Groudon is? A Groudon is a legendary Pokemon from Pokemon Gold and Silver. And then they remade it for DS, and it was Heart Gold and Soul Silver. I had Soul Silver. It had the legendary Pokemon as well, Lugia in it. He was great. I love Lugia. Or Luigia, whatever you want to call him. You know, close enough. Yeah. Bum 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 bum. McDonald's also, by the way, when I was younger, had something called supersized. Now I don't know if you know what that is. All right, but supersized McDonald's was like imagine a large fry and I put 4 of those together. Delicious. I feel like I'm like an old man at this point, and I'm not even an old man. But there we go, babe. There we go, baby. There we go. That's what I'm talking about, robot. You get that, baby. I love my little robot guy. He's like my child. Here, what was I? Oh yeah, supersize. So you'd get like drinks the size of a full-grown man's arm. Like here, let me look it up. Let me see if I could find. Maybe this won't matter, but how large was a super-sized McDonald's drink? I think it's comparable to like a 2 liter. So like, you ever see a 2 liter soda? It's comparable to that. And then they stopped it in 2000. I wish they never stopped the super size me menu. Fry. 7 ounces of fries. 7 ounces of potatoes, which your normal, like your normal bags of chips, for example, are 9 ounces. So it's almost a bag full of chips, like a literal bag full of fries, but in, you know, almost in a not the texture of a chip, but like the size of a chip bag. It was amazing, dude. McDonald's, the McDonald's that is out today is a horrible wannabe of what it once was. Where the heck is this thing, dude? Bum 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 bum. Dude, where is this thing? I'm looking for a little computer unit that'll make it so I can teleport to this area whenever I want. There's no way they put them both up here, dude. Oh, it's in here, isn't it? It's gotta be. Found it. There we go. Come on. Do your dance. Do your dance. Alright. I can sell this. Here, I might as well grab it, you know what I mean? Grab that, sell it. Go here, because I can't do anything with this over here from what. Well, I might be able to. No, there's no way. Actually, it might be in this area over here. I didn't even think about that. What up, gamer? How you do, dog? I have both. I have cats, dogs, chickens, horses, a sheep, a ram. He's a boy sheep, so he's a ram. So he, this specific one, he doesn't grow horns, but other ones do. But does have a strong head, and he'll run right into your legs and sweep you out. But he's a good dog. Or well, he acts like a dog because he grew up around dogs. But he's a good ram. We also have cows and stuff as well. But I have an orange cat and a multicolored cat. Ooh, that hurts. A German Shepherd Lab dog. Grimace? So Grimace was actually taken away for a while in the middle when I was about a teenager. They took him away for some reason. I don't really know why, but then they brought him back recently. So we did have Grimace, yes, but then they took him away out of nowhere when I probably turned like 13, I want to say. They didn't have like the Grimace Shake or any of that. I've seen all of that. Trust me, that's insane. But McDonald's used to be the way. Like you used to have a play place and all that, and a lot of McDonald's don't even have those anymore. Like you used to throw parties at McDonald's. It was a high quality establishment, and now it's not. And there's two reasons for that. And I don't really, you know, you're young. I don't really want to expose you to why. It's not bad. It's just, you know, the world isn't always peach fuzzes and roses. And like I said, as a kid, you want to stay as a kid as long as you can. So if McDonald's is magical to you, keep it that way. Yeah, I don't know why people have kept on making like YouTube shorts and stuff about them being like possessed or whatever. I don't understand that either, but what can you do? You know what I mean? There ain't nothing. I think they're really just doing it for the jokes. That's at least how. Oh my gosh, dude. You're sending rockets at me. Stop it. Holy shnikes, man. Get in the, put the fries in the bag, dude. Get off me. Gosh, man. These guys are more challenging than I expected. There's a McDonald's by you that has the playset and everything. Heck yeah, dude. Yeah, not many do. It's rare, but they used to have almost all the McDonald's used to have jungle gyms and all of that stuff in there. And we're talking about full play. I don't know what exactly happened in between my young age and you okay, Hershey? You alright? You kind of just slipped off there, girl. Okay, I'm just making sure you're alright. But they changed from when I was young a lot. Like, McDonald's was almost like a Chuck E. Cheese. I have one cat, two dogs, and I don't know what type of cat it is, but I do know one of my dogs is a black lab and the other is a Yorkie poo. Heck yeah, dude. Heck yeah, dude. I have my orange cat. I love that guy. He's a great boy for the most part. We had a few rough years there, though. I'm not gonna lie. There was a few years of it being kind of rough. He was a big old pain for a while, but I also got him when I was in my early 20s. So, you know, when you're in your early 20s, you do crazy stuff, and sometimes that means you have a crazy cat because of it. But he's a great boy now. Very he's a very good boy now. The only problem I have with them is because we have chickens, we get eggs from the chickens. You know what I mean? And because we get eggs from the chickens, we have to wash it in water, in a special water. So because of that, he likes to knock over the water. Gosh, dude. Soldier Boy, what's up, dog? This ain't the real Soldier Boy. That'd be badass, though. Oh, no, this is someone who plays Destiny. Yeah. I usually stream Destiny, but Destiny to me right now is kind of not fun, to say the least. I'm not enjoying it, so I'm taking some time apart. Me and Destiny are We're not getting divorced. We're just having some time apart at the moment. Maybe in the future it might be a divorce, though. I'm not gonna lie. Destiny's been a real pain in my... I just can't wrap my mind around having my level deranked all the way back down that far again. How's everyone doing here today? Everyone, welcome to the stream. Welcome to the stream. But yeah, my cat likes to go up to the water and tip it over. The egg wash water we use, which is, you know, it's got a cleaner in it, so it's used to clean the eggs. Literally saying exactly what I'm thinking. Yeah. I don't know, man. I'm having a lot of fun on this, on Borderlands, dude. I wish that Destiny would take a little bit more out of Borderlands, dog. I really do. I really do. I don't get me wrong. Like, I love Destiny still. It'll never, ever be the amount of Destiny, like, just stuff I have. You know what I mean? Just like actual collector's editions and all that shit, it's like I can never fully get away with it even if I tried. I don't know if I'll buy the next DLC or not, we'll have to see, to be honest, but I already got Renegades, so this year's DLCs I have. It's really next year's I'm kind of concerned about, because it's like, well, they're putting way too much time into Marathon, way too much money into Marathon, and I just can't deal with that. It's Marathon's DOA, so just leave it alone. Like, stop producing it. I know they want to make it work, it's just not going to work. No one wants to play it. I certainly don't. I don't know, I haven't heard of anyone who's like, oh my god, Marathon, I can't wait! So it's like, what's the point? What is the point of even continuing to producing it if you already know it's already dead on arrival? It's kind of like when Sony decided to continue producing Concord when they knew that there was no one there to actually play the damn game. And then the servers went offline for it in a week. I just need Destiny 3 and I'll be able to enjoy the game again, or I'll leave permanently. I think that... So... This is how I see the whole Destiny... Let me skip this song, dude. It's way too much for me right now. I enjoy Destiny 2 a lot, and my main problem isn't so much Destiny 2 on its own, but it's what Destiny 2 has to offer right now, which isn't much compared to what other games do. Like, there's just a lot of badass games. I don't think a Destiny 3 would fix that. It would and it wouldn't. One, it would because it would reset everyone and force, like, old players to come back, because everyone's reset at that point. But it wouldn't reset things because, well, eventually we're just going to get the same crap that we had in Destiny 2 and Destiny 3. It's just going to be like that. It's going to be like that, you know what I mean? So thank you for the like, Soldier Boy. It's just going to be a situation like that, and don't get me wrong, like, I don't think it's a horrible idea to make a Destiny 3. I think, like, it might be the best of two evils. But at the same time, you want to know who they've been listening to for years, on a consistent basis, is the man who just quit Destiny till Renegades. You know, and I can't disrespect it, because it's like, yeah, Destiny isn't fun, but he's part of the problem on why Destiny is where it is. He's, like, one of the reasons why it is where it is. And whether he's going to take, like... And obviously, he's like, well, I just make suggestions. Yeah. And your suggestions are very heavily weighted. Like, that's the difference. Your suggestions are heavily weighted because people at Bungie think that that's what the community wants. When that's what the elite community wants, and the fact of the matter is, a lot of the standard players, we don't want that. And don't get me wrong, like, I'm slightly above your average player because I've done flawlesses and raids, not trials. Never done trials flawless, but whatever. I've done flawlesses and raids. I've done, you know, low man raids, so on and so forth. But it's one of those situations in where you don't necessarily... The raids aren't the problem. The raids are good. You're focusing on a game that doesn't matter, and you're doing the same problem that you did earlier when you had 6 games going instead of just one other game going. You're trying to save Marathon with every inch you can, but it's not going to work because extraction shooters were almost like that game Schedule 1. Do you remember what Schedule 1 is there, Soldier Boy? If you know what I'm talking about at all. If you're even there still, I'm not sure if you are. You play that? Yeah. Now imagine if Bungie did that. It's like, well, you play it really with your friends just as a game on the side, but you're not playing it consistently. I don't... Here, let me look at the Escape from Tarkov player base right now. Let me look at the Steam charts. Steam charts... Escape from Tarkov. They're probably not super high. I can't imagine that they're at Steam DB, yeah. Yeah, this is secure connection. Okay, verify you are human. Yep. I did watch part of the new season for Wednesday. It's actually pretty good. I liked it a lot. Okay, so over the past week, this is just the followers hub for it. Escape from Tarkov has only had 26,000 followers. 13,000, you know, maybe that's players. I don't know, but it's not much. It's not much. This isn't like getting a lot of views. No one cares about this game. Your activeplayer.io. Let's see. 25,000 players, but it was at a low of 1,000,000 players altogether in all of the month of September. Are they coming? I didn't finish the season yet, so don't ruin anything for me. But I do like the show Wednesday. She's Jenna Ortega's a great actor. She does a great job with it. She plays Wednesday amazingly. All right, let's see Destiny 2. Destiny 2 quick stat page. That is more than Destiny 2 right now, but it's not going to get... Okay, so the all-time peak... Currently... Ooh, dude, that's not good. That's so not good. The last all-time peak was a gain of 20,000 players. All right. And then a subtraction of, from August it was minus 6,000, and then September it was minus 4,000 players. So it's really not great. It's not doing good. Its largest peak was at 74,000 players. I mean, this is looking really, really bad for Bungie currently. And of course that's just reading what Steam is. You know what I mean? I believe, and honestly, I'm not even sure if that's like 100% accurate, but I'd imagine it is. Let's look up. I like this other website more. Destiny 2. I'd show you over there on TikTok, but the problem is that it's going to tell me it's unoriginal. Then it's a whole fucking thing. It's a pain in the ass. 108,000 players in June 2025. Let's go to all. Yeah, dude, there really hasn't been, like, dude, this is, it's not looking good for Bungie right now. It's looking very bad. And the problem is, like, in my opinion, the problem has been consistent for a while. The only other big issue is the fact that streamers that try out Destiny are overwhelmed when they try it. Yeah, I mean, I get that. But I also feel like a lot of streamers who go to play Destiny are expecting a COD. And that's my biggest thing with it. Is they're expecting a Call of Duty type situation. And they shouldn't expect that whatsoever. Do I think the New Light experience should be a little easier? Probably. You know, you probably should hold people's hands a little bit more. Take them through like a micro raid or some shit. You know what I mean? As a solo player, bring them through Atheon or something. I don't know. Or like even like Spirit of Crota or something like that. A micro raid, which is basically a strike. But, you know, something to bring them in so they would want to go and do this raid, so on and so forth. I know it's a lot. I know it's a lot. Dungeons are meant for that. Yeah, you're not wrong, but I feel like even that is too much for a new player, if that makes any sense. She did great. She did great in the new Beetlejuice. She was really good in the new Beetlejuice. Jenna Ortega is an amazing actor. I don't really have too many complaints about her at all. What up? How's it going, bots? Overall, Bungie's, in my opinion, where Bungie really messed up was Lightfall. They went from an amazing release like Witch Queen and had pretty consistent numbers, and it would have continued to go up if they never released Lightfall. Lightfall's always been a problem, and I knew it was going to be a thorn in their back because this is how I see it. People hated sun setting and left because of sun setting in general. And then they released Beyond Light, which I am a big, I love Beyond Light, dude. I thought it was one of the best expansions. I thought Stasis was the best super. The only people that complain about it play all the PvP, and I'm like, I don't care about me personally, don't care about PvP. Never really have, will continue not to, whatever. Sure, it was broken for a while, but honestly, I wish there was another broken super for a while to have fun with. That's how I like it, but, is what it is. And then after that, they released Witch Queen. Witch Queen, dude, oh my god. I have the go. If you join I could drop my Discord link for you, soldier. I have a picture inside my Discord of what my Destiny 2 wall looks like. And it is literally, I have the ghost from Witch Queen on that shelf. I have the ghost of Witch Queen on that shelf. Witch Queen is when I started title hunting. I only title hunt for I have Godslayer, I have the dungeon one from earlier this year, I have the one from Valve the Disciple, I have the one from Deepstone Crypt, because I just played it so much it kind of just accidentally came to me. You have a Wednesday blanket? That's kick-ass, dude. I have a Pittsburgh Steelers blanket. That's the only thing I could kind of relate. I'm a big football fan. If you're not a football fan, well, you are now. You're a Pittsburgh Steelers fan. You got that, Chloe? Pittsburgh Steelers. You gotta put this in the chat. Here we go, Steelers. Here we go, Pittsburgh Steelers to the Super Bowl. But yeah, for Witch Queen was great, and then they really the hype was unreal for Lightfall. It was their best-selling expansion, dude. It was their best-selling expansion, and then they just destroyed it. They destroyed it. There's no other way in saying it. They wrecked the game with what they did. What they really truly did, and they'll never admit this, but they just split the two expansions up. They split Lightfall and they split the Final Shape. It was supposed to be one mega expansion. And if they came out, in my opinion, if they came out and said, listen guys, what we're going to do instead is we're going to wait, okay? We're going to wait to release the expansion. Oh my god. Oh, I just revived myself. MSU fan? That's college football, I think, right? Yes, sir. Go Steelers. Thank you, soldier. Thank you. Even though they've been looking good recently. Yeah, MSU is Minnesota University or something like that. That's college football, not professional football. I'm talking about professional football. You're now a dedicated Steelers fan. What they really should have done for the last expansion be like, listen guys, we're going to be honest with you, okay? Well, there's two ways we could do this, because they very much were not honest. Like that, and that's the biggest problem, is they made Lightfall look like this big fucking thing. They made Lightfall imagine, okay, I'll go one point at a time here. They could have easily been like, listen guys, we can have two choices. We can either separate the two expansions here. We could separate the two expansions here, okay? Or we can make it one major expansion, but you guys gotta wait another year. Now, we can't tell you about what the major expansion would include, but, you know, obviously everything that came in Lightfall comes in Lightfall. Everything that comes in Final Shape comes in Final Shape. And screw it. You drop 2 raids. Just drop 2 raids in 1 year. 2 raids in 1 year, dude. Dude, I would be like, oh my god, yeah. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. I'll wait today. I'll wait right now. Thank you, Jut. Thank you. I'll wait right now. I don't care if it takes you a year to finish this. I'll take a year lapse. I have no problem with that. No problem with that at all. Yeah, it's a I like I like Carolina personally, not North Carolina. I like South Carolina. Really, it's Cube, the quarterback for South Carolina, Norris Sellers. I want him to be a Pittsburgh Steeler. That's what it really is. And I would have been all right with that, and I think most of the community would have been okay with that, because they're gonna, as long as they were good on their promise and released possibly the biggest expansion to ever come to, it would be so hyped, dude. I would be complete. They don't have to release something every year, and I've said this before. They don't have to release something every year. We can wait. We can wait, dude. I don't have any problem waiting for a massive expansion from Bungie. That's never a problem to me. As long as they kind of release stuff here and there, you know what I mean? And now they're back to a simple model again of what they used to do in the old days, where it's 2 expansions a year. They're both medium, but really what medium means is small. And they're mediocre. They're not good expansions. I mean, of course we haven't seen Renegades yet, but I already know it's going to be based on Star Wars. Personally, I'm not a huge Star Wars fan. I never have been. If you want us to wait, I feel like we need the PvP to be revamped. I mean, and that's quality of life updates. You know what I mean? Just basic quality of life, which is all, like, let's be honest, it's all Edge of Fate really was quality of life updates. With some things, what did they even add? A new, no, that new, I don't even remember what they added in Edge of Fate, dude. A ball? You could become a ball? The raid there was alright. But overall, dude, it's like, my cat is a very cute boy. I don't know exactly what you mean by that, but I do love my cat. He's not around right now. He's off running around doing something. I'm not sure what it is, but he's off doing something. But I personally, I don't care about PvP. I never had. So if they were like, we're not going to do anything to, we're going to do events and that's it, I would have been okay with that. And like basic like updates, balancing patches and all of that, I would have been completely all right with that. But I would rather them be straight up and forward about it instead of making the decision, we're going to split these two very obvious expansions that go together into one. I mean, if you look at the damn cutscenes, dude, you can tell that they're one expansion. If you look at one cutscene, you can tell it's a singular expansion. So it's like, dude, we know what you're doing here. We know what's going on. We're not stupid. We see everything happening in front of us. I understand, you know, but at the same time, I really don't understand. I'm not going to be understanding at a certain point. It's like, we need you to be clear with us, and instead you say, we're listening and we're hearing. It's like, no, you're not doing either of those things, actually. You're not listening, you're not hearing, you're not listening to anything, because if you were, then we wouldn't have a lot of these problems. Either that or you would have at least delayed the expansion. In general, for like the final shape and created the Lightfall and the final shape into one. Let's say even if they kind of wanted to split it up, half a year they're going to do, half the year is going to be focused on Lightfall, the other half of the year final shape, but you're going to have to wait 2 years to combine both of them. You know what I mean? It's like, there's simple solutions that Bungie's choosing not to take, which I know some of the community will be outraged about that. But to be honest with you, how many times have they delayed an expansion and it's made it so much more better? You know, I would have waited a whole other year for, these are the seasons of Lightfall. And the 2 major expansions this year, but we're not going to lie to you, because it's 2 in 1 year, this is how they're both going to be, it's going to be like $200 for both of them. I would have been like, okay, I'll pay that. I'll pay that. Because if it's really going to be worth that, and the amount of packed action and the amount of player base they would have, oh my god, dude. And just Lightfall and Final Shape combined into 1 year could easily take two years to finish. You have yourself a great night, Chloe. Thank you for stopping by. I appreciate you, buddy. You take care. You have a good day tomorrow. If they just put a default PvP playlist, protect the president and infected playlist, yeah. I mean, PvP seems so far out of the wants by Bungie at this moment. It seems like their entire PvP team has pretty much been dedicated now at this point to Marathon, and to me, like I said, I've never cared about the PvP in Destiny 2 too much. And maybe I'm wrong for that, but I've never liked PvP that much in Destiny 2. So maybe it's, like I said, maybe it's just a me thing. I've never been able to get a handle on it. I've always been outdone by hunters and shit in that game, so... Or Titans, and I'm a Warlock main. I'll probably stop by in the next live stream. YouTube, thank you. God bless your soul. You too. Oh, no worries. God bless you too there, Chloe. You have yourself a wonderful night. Thank you for stopping by. And take care. Have a good day tomorrow, like I said. Be nice to everyone in your life, even if they're mean. Trust me, it helps you a lot more than it hurts you. Unless they're being very mean, then there's certain times and places, but trust me, you'll know by your instinct whether or not that's the circumstance. If they can't make PvP a fun area for everyone, then they're not trying hard enough. No, they're never going to be able to make it a fun area because I can't play, like, I know I'm not good enough to play against these sweats, dude. And like, even with the skill-based matchmaking, it wasn't enough. I think they need to go heavier into the skill-based matchmaking, but that's not me. This is a top 5. Hey, yo, AE, what's... Holy shnikes, dude. Holy shit, thank you for all those roses, dog. You're dope as hell, AE. How you doing, man? Nice to see you again, dude. If they added Infected, I would play. Yes, I absolutely would play PvP, but that's because it's Infected. But I'm not good at... Like I said, I'm not good at PvP. I really do appreciate all those roses in the follow. Thank you so much, AE. You're dope as hell, dog. I would play Infected. Yes, but I would not... they would have to make, for me to play PvP, they would have to make the skill-based matchmaking so extreme that the really good players would do nothing but bitch, because they'd be playing against people that are unfair to them, technically, I guess you'd say. And that's not something that many players like will want to do. And I'm not the PvP majority, so I'm not going to say Bungie should hear and listen to me, because I don't think they should hear or listen to me on that situation whatsoever. I'm not a PvP main, so it makes no sense for them to hear what I'm saying with that. You know what I mean? So for me to even be enticed to do PvP, I would literally only want to face players in my caliber and nothing else. And 90% of the time, I'm facing players that are way out of my caliber, and or it's just ridiculous, dude. I do not have a leg to stand on in PvP. I don't have a single leg to stand on in PvP. I never have, never will, and it's one of the main reasons why I've never been able to go flawless in trials, besides I just suck at PvP. Now, in other games, like, you put me in PvP in Call of Duty, there's times where I can go, like, 0-10, but there's also times where I can go 20-3. In Destiny, I've never had that situation. Even in Destiny 1, I never had that situation. You know, the lazy playlist they've put in have been basically the same one since forever. No, you're right. You're right. Primary potency. Guns with marijuana license part have 100%. Yes, I'm using that right now. Pictures scorched, but we can choose a Vex shield instead of a cannon. That'd be pretty badass. I mean, I could go with that. I'd go with that. It's just like I said, what I would want for PvP is not what the PvP community would want, but it's also might be something that they might not know what they want and might not be interested in listening to. Because if I'm going to be honest, a lot of the people in PvP are kind of toxic as shit, dude. The Destiny community as a whole is toxic as shit. Most of the players who played for fun left a long time ago. And it's because of streamers, not necessarily like me, but because of Datto, because of Swetsico, because of numerous streamers. Like, I've even fucking ran into other streamers that are low on the totem pole like me, who aren't huge streamers, who are just absolute assholes, dude. They're just absolute fucking assholes, okay? And I would, like, they tell me to do they join in my streams and tell me to do A, B, and C. And like, some of these guys are now much larger now, you know, like, not super well known, but much larger. But the Destiny community, 90% of the people that played for fun and to have a good time have left, and it's because the 10% has won over Bungie as a whole. And it's because of these bigger streamers that is the reason. The only person I sit down and listen to, because they're the ones that make sense when it comes to Destiny 2 shit, is Asdacross, and that's because Asdacross is not that great of a player. So it makes sense what he's saying to me. There are simple ideas that most people would have fun with. Yeah, no, you're right. Streamers are volatile to the game most of the time. They definitely can be, like, especially the really good ones, dude. It's what's ruined Call of Duty. I mean, Fortnite's also ruined a lot of fucking games. I'm not even going to lie. Fortnite has been a horrendous staple in the gaming industry as a whole. I mean, don't even get me started with that. I never got into Fortnite, but when I saw it, I was like, I know this is going to change the gaming industry forever, and it's not going to be in a good way. It's not going to be in a good way. And behold, it wasn't. They had American Dad skins in Call of Duty. What up, happy guy? How you doing, dog? How you doing today? How you doing? Thanks for stopping by, man. I'm glad to see you again, dude. I saw your comment on my video earlier. That was awesome of you to watch it. I hope you liked it. But yeah, there's a lot. There's just so many fucking problems right now. And a lot of them you can point the fingers directly to the mass people who now hate the game in the current state it is. But the reason they hate the fucking game in the current state it is because of themselves. There's no one else to blame in those situations. They are at fault. Like, I'm gonna 100%. I'm gonna point my finger at Datto. I'm gonna point my finger at Sweatskull. I'm gonna point my finger at Sweatsy or Salty Greppo. They made the game not fun because, in my opinion, what made Destiny fun in the first place was the immense power creep that could happen with your abilities and weaponry. They balanced the game too much. You no longer have that shit. Really? Were you commenting in the other YouTube live? I didn't even realize. Was it not going through? I mean, I'm not amazing at Destiny. I'm good at raids, but I also know what the average person goes through because I play with the average person in Destiny a lot more than I do my fucking group of buddies. So I know exactly what they need. And to be honest with you, in my opinion, in a lot of ways, they've complicated the shit out of Destiny in a lot of ways, unfortunately. And it's more because lost loot, yeah, I'll upgrade that. It's more because of they don't balance it anymore either. They just nerfing everything or ban them during contests. Yeah, exactly. It's ridiculous. I don't know. I'll check it in a minute. Okay, I wasn't sure if you were commenting in there or not. Sorry. I mean, overall, dude, there's just so much that could go right for Destiny and Bungie, but they keep listening to these idiots who eventually give up on the game. I've been with Bungie since day one for most shit, and they just keep on listening to the wrong fucking people instead of the mass majority of people. It's kind of like, I never liked the fact that they took crafting away. Crafting was a pivotal role for me in Destiny. It helped me because I have a fucking job. I don't get to play games all day. I don't give a fuck what Salty Greppo says about crafting. You think I give a fuck what he has to say? You think I give a fuck what Dado has to say? Oh, well, I go in there and I have to, I grind the game out for 20 fucking minutes, and then guess what? I no longer have anything to do. It's like, yeah, because it's your fucking job, dude. Figure out better builds then. Play a different fucking game. Try something. I don't, and I like Dado. I like Dado a lot, dude. He's a great dude, but it's just, it's just his point of view is so out of it. It's so like mind-blowingly dumb. You were, but you don't know if they were sending or going through. Really, I didn't see any. What version of the stream are you in right now? Because I might have to restart the stream here on YouTube. I might do that real quick just to make sure that everything's working right. Um, I think crafting was one of the best ideas, and no one can take me away from that idea. I think crafting was a brilliant idea, and they should have continued with crafting because it made the game a lot easier for newer players to grasp and understand because they had the ability to craft weapons. And the constant chase for mediocre weapons that are never going to be fully great anyway is not what I ever wanted. I would rather have crafting back and the crafting in general than having to constantly chase for a certain role. Now, is that me saying to do it for every weapon? No. If you want a weapon to, if you want to reserve certain perks of a weapon onto onto like non-craftable weapons, I'm perfectly okay with that. But crafting all around was amazing and continues to be my favorite way of playing. You're in shorts right now? Okay, I'm gonna restart the stream real quick then here, happy guy. I'm gonna restart it. I'll be right back.